The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Angela Lagunzad Castro. President Bongbong Marcos briefly met his political rival, former Vice President Leni Robredo, in Sorsogon yesterday. The two former competing presidential candidates smiled and shook each other's hands. The two were supposed to share the stage in the inauguration of the new Sorsogon Sports Arena, but Robredo had to go back to Naga. This is the first time the two publicly met each other since 2016. In his speech, Marcos highlighted the need for unity for better governance.
Maaring may pagkakaiba tayo sa paniniwala at sa opinyon, ngunit alam ko na tayo ay pinagbubuklod ng iisang hangarin na may angat ang antas ng pamumuhay ng bawat isang Pilipino.
The COMELEC will use 240,000 SIM cards to transmit the results of the 2025 midterm polls. The poll body tapped a company called I1 for secure electronic transmission services. I1 in turn is working with the country's 3 telcos to provide the SIM cards. 120,000 will come from Smart, and the remaining 120,000 will be split between Globe and Dito. COMELEC says they put in safeguards to ensure the integrity of the results that will be transmitted. Meanwhile, senatorial aspirant Chavit Singson says his Senate bid is driven by a desire to serve the public, particularly PUV drivers. Here's an excerpt from his interview on The Big Story.
Why are you running? Why do you want to be in the Senate?
Well, I didn't intend to run. I only decided very late because I'm contented with my province because we used to be the poorest. Now we are the fifth richest province in the whole country. We used to be the most notorious. We're now very peaceful in Ilocos with the help of our constituents. So I'm just helping others. We have a lot of projects. Like the modernization program of the government. It's a long-time program of the government to modernize our jeepneys into electric. And they send the drivers to Land Bank to borrow money and put a down payment of 500 with interest. So nobody would like to do that. So one time I invited President Marcos to my
Your office? Do you have a dealership?
No, in my new product, the Dongfeng. I'm now the distributor of Dongfeng, and the first, the third largest in China, but they're the best now in China as far as electric is concerned, because of the batteries that they have. One charging can run up to 630 kilometers.
Yeah. Okay. Before
So-
we talk about the e-jeepneys, I fact-checked you just now. You're
Yes.
correct. Ilocos Sur is now the 5th richest province in the
Yes.
Philippines. Your total assets was to the tune of 21.5 billion pesos last year. So you're correct in that. But specifically, bakit po the Senate? I mean, you could have gone for LGU position.
Sanay po
mayor,
kasi
governor
sanay po
again.
kami pagka Governor Singson,
Yes.
yung governor, you've been mayor, usually po nasa local post po kayo.
Yes.
Bakit
Oh,
specifically
it's
po
been-
the Senate?
Because of the project that I'm making, there are a lot of red tapes. I'm donating already a lot of red tapes. So several times, I am partnered with the big companies, other big companies in Korea. We have a factory, in fact, in Korea, which I bought it in, I don't know when. But we're doing a lot of fast boat, submarine, unmanned submarine, overcraft, and others. So, and electric vehicles. So one time when I invited President Marcos to introduce Dongfeng cars, I mentioned to him that there is a long-time program of the government of electric vehicles, and it's not moving.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Angela Lagunzad Castro. The Intertropical Convergence Zone, or ITCZ, continues to affect Mindanao. Scattered rains are expected over the regions of Zamboanga, Soxargen, Barm, and Davao. Some areas in Luzon, meanwhile, may experience isolated rains due to the easterlies. Affected areas include Cagayan Valley, Aurora, Quezon, and Bicol region. Localized thunderstorms may also trigger rains in Metro Manila and the rest of the country. The Pasig Regional Trial Court has denied Pastor Apollo Kibuloy's request for hospital arrest. This means that Kibuloy will remain detained at the PNP Custodial Center. However, the court allowed Kibuloy to visit a doctor or be hospitalized if needed. They also granted his petition to attend the hearings online. Kibuloy's camp also filed a motion to deny the Senate's request to allow him to attend its hearing next week.
That is his right against self-incrimination. The cases are now in court. If you read standard chartered case, and even Senator Santiago argued that since the cases are now in court, the accused can altogether refuse to take the witness stand.
Meanwhile, PNP CIDG Chief Police Brigadier General Nicolas Torre III filed sedition complaints against Kibuloy's lawyer Israelito Torreon and others before the Justice Department. Torre said Torreon and others incited sedition during the serving of arrest warrants against Kibuloy in the Kingdom of Jesus Christ compound in Davao City last August.
Mga in-allege namin doon, ang kanilang mga ginawa, like calling on the people to rise against the government, to prevent the police from serving the warrant of arrest, and many others. So yan ay lalabas naman sa pag tumakbo na ang pag-iimbestiga ng DOJ.
Nakasungkit ng 2 gintong medalya ang isang igorot sa isang Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition. Para bigyan ng mukha ang balita, Mobile Journal, Denise Valdesancho.
Nagsakripisyo para makamit ang pangarap. Kilalanin natin ang kauna-unahang igorot na nakapag-uwi ng gintong medalya para sa bansa sa Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Sa tindig pa lang, kitang isa talagang fighter, ang tubong Cordillera na si Godwin Langbayan. Kwento niya, bata pa lang ay namulat na siya sa martial arts.
Na-influensyahan din lang po ng parang mga movies, mga pong bata ka, di ba? Pag nanonood ka ng martial arts movies, na-influensyahan ka. Parang yun yung doon nag-start. Yan, parang nainganyo ako sa wushu.
Pagtuntong ng kolehiyo, lumalaban na siya sa larangan ng wushu. Yun nga lang, natigil ito ng halos 7 taon in the pursuit of a more stable income. Taong 2013 nang lumipat sa Japan si Godwin upang magtrabaho. Dito niya na rin natagpuan ng ibang klaseng uri naman ng martial art na Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Isang combat sport na na-develop around the 1900s. Kung ihahambing daw sa ibang tipo ng martial arts,
Other martial arts is more on striking art or yung parang suntukan at sipaan. Ang jiu-jitsu is na siya sa parang ng grappling part. So para siyang wrestling, judo, jiu-jitsu, sambo, ganong sports.
at 5 buwan pa lang matapos matutuhan ng sport.
Sinabi ko magkukumpit ako sa professor ko, tumawa siya. Sabi na, seryoso ko ba? Kasi feeling ko dati, parang baka same lang to ng striking sports.
Kaya lang, unang round pa lang ay natalo na si Godwin. Nang matapos ang kontrata sa kumpanya sa Japan, sumugal siya at itinigil ang karera upang seryosohin ang jiu-jitsu dito sa Pilipinas. 2016 noong nahanap siya ng Philippine Air Force at kalaunay naging parte na rin ng national team.
Dati parang okay na ako sa 8 to 5 job, tapos ngayon, at least, nagkaroon ako ng opportunity pa na i-represent ang Pilipinas.
Sa dinami-rami ng pinagdaanan, isa lang din pala ang paroroonan ni Godwin. Yan ang World Jiu-Jitsu Championship sa Nagoya, Japan nitong nakaraang Setyembre lang. Ang inuwi niya, 2 gold medal lang naman.
Pero sobrang hirap talaga. Kaya ako na-injured kasi may 2 points ako.
Oo.
bago ako na-injured. So, ang ginawa ko is nag-stall lang ako to maintain my points. Kasi pilay na ako, ma'am eh. Hindi ako makatayo, hindi ako makalakad.
Hindi niya ito sinukuan. At sa katunayan, isa na siya ngayong black belter. Sa ngayon, focus naman siya sa Sambo, isa pa ulit uri ng martial art.
Wala pa nakapag-medal sa lalaki. So, yung goal namin is makapagbigay tayo ng World Championship sa Sambo ng gold talaga.
For Godwin, it's never too late to pursue your dreams. Lalo na't ngayon, isa na siya sa mga atletang nakapag-uwi ng medalya sa Pilipinas. Mobile journalist Denise Valdesancho po, hatid ang mukha ng balita.
And those are the top stories of the hour. I'm Angela Lagunzan Castro. We are One News.